Hi there and welcome in. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am so excited to be back with you guys with a series that I am bringing over from TikTok here to YouTube, and that is finding designer trends at other retailers. And today we are going to be finding designer trends at Torrid. Torrid was so kind to send over some pieces. To be honest guys, I am not a Torrid girly. Last time I went there, I really didn't find many things that felt trendy, that felt fresh, that felt like it was my personal style. And if you are also someone that's like, girl, there is nothing for me at Torrid, I implore you to stick around because I found some really good gems and they are giving luxury, they're giving designer fashion. When it comes to designer trends and designer fashion, it feels like things happen very quickly, and sometimes because the trend cycle is moving so fast, it is hard to find things that fit the current trend cycle that is accessible and inclusive. So I was really excited to see some things on Torrid's website that really did scream luxury fashion, and I'm so excited to share with you guys what I found. Just for reference, all of the clothes that I will be showing I am wearing in a size 1, which is an equivalent to a size 14-16, and all of the shoes I asked for in a size 11. Once we get to shoes, I will talk about them in more detail, but I will note that Torrid shoes do run a bit wide. So if you have a more narrow foot, or if your foot is just barely wide, I would say you definitely can size down. But I just wanted to share those sizes with you now, just in case that as I go through each piece, if I forget to mention it, you guys have that as a reference point. All pieces will be linked below for you to shop, so if there is anything you see in this video that you like, it will be linked below. I have styled out all of these pieces with things that were already in my closet. So some of the pieces that I have styled it with are old and unavailable. I will do my best to link similar things below. So now that that is out of the way, let's get into the first piece. So when I was perusing through the website, I actually found that they had a lot of great sweaters that I think will be great to cross over from winter into spring. I am trying my best to add more color in my wardrobe. Neutral colors are very much so a comfort for me, especially living in New York. This first find is this striped sweater. As you guys can see, it's like rainbow striped. The reason why I opted for this particular sweater, because it reminded me a lot of the brand Elder Statesman. If you guys have ever seen the brand, it is gorgeous, but their knits are upwards of like $500 and $600. So when I saw this particular sweater, I felt like it looked really similar to an Elder Statesman sweater. I liked the colors of this because again, it is bright, it's colorful. I think I can wear this now in the winter and layer it with a nice coat. Then I also can wear it in the spring. I think even taking this and wearing it with a mini skirt in the spring would be incredible. I decided to style this particular sweater with some jeans and some white sneakers and a green bag. I really love how this feels very casual. It makes your outfit look a little bit more kind of put together and like you're trying a little bit. A sweater and jeans is a combo where you are absolutely prioritizing your comfort, but with this it makes it look really chic. I would say that this is pretty true to size. I like my clothes to be a little oversized, and I feel like this was just the perfect touch of oversized for me, but it still looks like it fits. It doesn't look like it's like I'm drowning in it. If you are not into color, then this sweater is definitely not for you, but Torrid certainly has more sweaters similar to this in a more muted and neutral colorway. Continuing on, I have been in love with Staud for many years, whether it's their bags, whether it's their dresses, and as you can guess, their sweaters. Staud has really beautiful striped, colorful, full zip sweaters. So when I saw this, I knew I had to have it. I love the pink, gray, and white. I feel like it's so feminine, so elegant, and the fact that it is a full zip means that I also can wear it in the springtime as a light jacket. I decided to style this with a mesh bodysuit underneath with some gray pants to pull out the gray in the stripe of the sweater and some white pointed toe booties. I love how this came out. I think that this is something that you could wear to the office. You could also just wear a regular tank top or a white t-shirt underneath this and keep it open with some jeans. If the rainbow striped sweater was a little too colorful for you, I think that this is a really easy and approachable way to have a little bit more color and you're still getting the stripe trend in there. Shifting gears a little bit, if you all are like me, you understand accessories are so powerful, specifically belts. A good belt can take an outfit that is so boring and so plain and make it look really interesting and really chic and really elevated. I am a sucker for a good chic luxury belt. I have been eyeing a few YSL belts, and so when I saw this belt pop up on Torrid, I kind of squealed a little bit because it was giving me major YSL vibe. It is this oval shaped brown belt. Now some of you guys are gonna be like, girl, an oval shaped belt, revolutionary. Okay, maybe it's not the most revolutionary thing, but it does really remind me of a belt YSL has out right now. I'm gonna pop up the picture obviously so you guys can see, and surprisingly I have very few brown leather belts, so I was in need of this in my closet. The fact that it does favor the YSL belt makes me love it even more. I decided to pair this with another item that I got from Torrid, and that is this gorgeous Argyle sweater. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, girl, Argyle in 2025? Yeah, babe, it's coming back. Lock in. Also, shout out to my sorority. If you know, you know. We've been seeing a lot of Argyle pop up in brands like Ganni, Prada, Miu Miu, the Elder Statesman. The reason why I decided to pair this brown belt with this particular sweater is because of the button. As you can see here, they have these like tortoise shell that has a little bit of brown in them, and so I thought it would be really interesting to pull some of the brown from the tortoise shell buttons in with the belt. I fully leaned into the preppy schoolgirl vibes with this sweater. I decided to wear this with a flared little mini skirt that kind of looks like a school uniform mini skirt, and then I also paired it with some brown over the knee boots, some tortoise shell glasses, and my favorite Casablanca earrings that have pink and green and pearls, which pull out the pink and green and white of the sweater. There are so many ways for you to wear this Argyle sweater. Again, if you want to do it with a white t-shirt or a tank top and some jeans, or if you have a dress and you leave it open and you have this as your like jacket in the springtime. I just think that this is so darling, and I am excited to continue to find ways to style this particular one out. The next trend I will be talking about is one that I know not everybody will love. It can read a little bit grandma core, but I personally really like it. I have seen luxury brands like Alex of Bohemia and brands like C and Free People do their own version of this trend. When I saw it on Torrid's website, I absolutely wanted to try it. And I'm so glad I got this jacket because it is definitely something that I will be using as a layering piece now that it is cold, and I will wear as my jacket as it gets a little bit warmer towards the spring. And the trend that I'm talking about is the quilted jacket trend. This is a jacket that has a floral print on it. It does look like a quilt, like this could be like something you sleep with. And then on the inside here, it is lined in this gorgeous like satiny material. I don't believe this is reversible, but that would have been so sick if this was reversible. Torrid design team, if you're watching this, next time make these reversible. They also have this particular jacket in a pink colorway, which kind of reminded me of old school Vera Bradley. So if that is your vibe, I highly recommend you check that out. This colorway will definitely get used a lot more. I can see myself wearing this with trousers. I could see myself wearing this over a dress. I could see myself wearing this with jeans. Obviously, I keep saying jeans with everything. If you can't tell, your girl loves to wear some jeans. I really liked how I styled this out. I actually had the base of this outfit on, and I was wearing a different jacket for an event that I went to today, and I had the bright idea of throwing this one on top. And because I was wearing brown boots that kind of matched the brown in this particular piping on the side, it ended up looking incredible. And then the cream from the jacket pulled in the cream from the skirt and the top that I had on. I just feel like this was a really cozy, comfy vibe. I really think that this is something that could truly be dressed up. I would love to see like a silky, slinky dress with this on top. I know that seems a little like funny because, like I said, it does give kind of grandma core, but I personally love having things that don't feel like they go together and making them work. I have to try and figure out to see if I can do it myself. I do have a beautiful brown satin dress that I think actually might look really good with this. If you guys want to see that, comment down below. I'll try to style this out in another video for you guys. If you are someone who likes to wear things more casually as well, think this will get a lot of use in your closet. And again, it will be something that you can use now in the winter as a layering piece, and you can wear in the spring as your main jacket. As I mentioned before, I am a sucker for a luxury belt, and I found another one on Torrid that actually stopped me dead in my track, and it's because it reminded me of the brand Khaite. Their design aesthetic is so minimal, but it's so chic and it's impactful at the same time. When I saw this gorgeous black studded belt, I added it to the top of my list because I know I will get so much use out of this particular belt. I am so excited to have this in my closet. Also, apologies if you guys hear any noise in the back. I live in New York City, and you know, we do not get to control what happens outside. Truly apologize for that. I actually decided to style this particular belt with this sweater that is also from Torrid. It is a short sleeve button down cardigan. This cardigan is so soft. When I put it on, I was like, ooh, this is cozy. It comes in multiple colors, and I actually kind of want to get more colors because I feel like this is such an easy, cute top to throw on. What I really liked about this particular outfit is that I paired it with a pair of black trousers, and I threw on this belt, and I feel like it just made sense. This is not a fancy outfit by any stretch of the imagination, but if you are someone who works in an office or you work retail even, and you have to wear all black, and you're like, I want to figure out new ways to wear black and look chic and look put together, but I don't want to try very hard, I have figured out the formula for you. I initially styled this with a pair of ballet flats just because I wanted to have like a very streamlined look, but you can wear a plethora of shoes with this if you want to wear sneakers, you want to wear boots, you want to wear a heel. Speaking of wearing different shoes with this outfit, I did indeed switch out the shoe for a shoe that I found on Torrid that was giving me Miu Miu vibes so very clearly. It is this lace up loafer. Please tell me this is not giving Miu Miu vibe. The overall shape was so similar to the Miu Miu lace up loafer. Throwing this shoe on with this outfit did make my outfit look a lot more androgynous. For those of you who like to play with masculine and feminine in your outfit, highly recommend getting these shoes. These are so comfortable. If you're always trying to find shoes and you have a hard time because you have a wider foot or you have a larger foot, highly recommend checking out Torrid. I feel like I really could have done a full shoe haul for Torrid. Next up, we have this gorgeous mesh polka dot loafer. Can you even with how stunning this is? This is definitely giving me Stuart Weitzman, but when I saw them on Torrid, I absolutely fell in love. I will say any of their ballet flats or their closed-toed shoes I find to run a little large, so I definitely would size down a half of a size, or if you have the option of going in store and trying it on in person, I would recommend doing that depending on how wide or narrow your foot is. If you have a really wide foot, then I think you might be fine. I think for a solution for this, I'll just add an insert in here to absorb some sweat because you know I'll be walking around, and to take up a little room in here. I just thought these were so darling. They would be super super cute with a like knee-high sock. These are going to be a great shoe to wear in the spring and summer as well. Because it's mesh, there is going to be a lot of ventilation. So excited to have these. I don't have many pairs of black loafers, so I know I'm definitely going to get good use out of this. Now, if you watched my latest vlog, then you have seen these shoes already, and I think these might be one of my favorite finds, and it is these Slingback ballet flats with this grommet detail. If you know what the dupe of this is, then you know, babes. This style has been everywhere for the last few seasons. The original was from Ganni, and they actually had a strap across here with a buckle, but this one we only have one on the side, so it is not an exact replica or dupe, but it is giving you a similar shape. What I really love about this shoe is that it is still wide width, but you can adjust the grommets on here to make sure it fits your foot properly. So if you actually have a more narrow foot, or if your foot is really wide, you have some room to play with. For me right now in New York with all the snow and cold weather, I will not be getting good use out of this, but as soon as the temperatures start rising a little bit, I will be wearing these nonstop. Another one of my favorite finds in shoes from Torrid are these stunning mesh rhinestone ballet flats with this bow detail at the top. If you guys have been watching my channel, you know I had a pair of shoes just like this and I rammed them into the ground. They were Circus by Sam Edelman, and I think I paid like $125 for them. These are not nearly as expensive, thankfully. Can you get into the shimmer? Probably could have gone down almost a full size in these. They are quite wide, so I definitely will have to have an insert to go in here to take up a little bit more space. I absolutely love these. I think they are so chic. They remind me a lot of the Loeffler Randall ballet flat. Also, when we think about the mesh flat trend, I automatically think of Alaia. You guys know Alaia flats have been everywhere. Those mesh flats literally made the rounds. And then also Kate and the Row had really beautiful mesh flats. We're going to continue to see the mesh trend continue into spring and summer. If you are interested in participating in that trend this go round, this is definitely a fun and festive way to participate. Can't wait to wear them. I know I will. Last but not least is a sandal, which I know I will not be wearing anytime soon because I'm still very much so in the throes of winter. A few seasons ago, I just fell in love with Birkenstocks. I was always one of those people that thought of Birkenstocks as like a crunchy granola person wore them. They drive a Subaru, they eat granola, they're hiking all of the time. I'm like, I am not a Birkenstock girly, I'm a Manolo Blahnik girly. Like, I want fabulousness, you know what I mean? But then I also realized, I was like, girl, you also want comfort. Like, comfort's also a thing. So I bought my first pair of Birkenstocks last summer, actually, just to have like walking around for the beach or just for errands, walking around the city. I also saw Isabel Marant had these gorgeous slides that looked like Birkenstocks, but they were her own brand, and they were stunning. I could not find them anywhere in my size. So to my surprise, when I saw these on Torrid's website that looked almost identical to the Isabel Marant ones, I'm like, yes, I finally get to have the shoes that I wanted a few seasons ago. Another shoe that is adjustable, so depending on the width of your foot, you can make it a little tighter or you can make it looser. I love the grommet detail on here because I feel like it makes it just feel a lot more fun. I am a little nervous to see how they are gonna do because it has this like kind of suede detail on the inside, and in my experience in the past, when my feet rub and sweat and I walk on these, I do tend to have a little bit of pain. So I'm hoping that is not the case with this, but I guess only time will tell. These also run a bit big. I think I probably could have gone down a half a size. What a good find! Can you believe all of these gorgeous pieces have come from Torrid? I know, you're just as shook as I am. I never thought I would find designer trends at Torrid of all places, and I hope this is inspiring inspiring you to get creative with where you're looking for your clothes, shoes, and accessories. Let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite item, if any of them. Maybe you didn't like any of them, and if that's the case, then don't let me know, girl. Don't hurt my feelings like that, please. But let me know which one was your favorite, how you would style it, and also let me know if you decide to go on Torrid's website to see if you find anything for yourself. If you do, come back, report, tell me what you got, girl, because I want to know. I'm nosy. Just to remind you, everything will be linked below for you all to shop, just in case you found something interesting. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to comment down below or shoot me a DM on Instagram or TikTok at JustFly. And I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on the little notification bell so that you don't miss a video from me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!